Hi, this is Ruby Ebony Curls, and I'm very new to the YouTube and to the natural hair community here on YouTube, and I want to kind of put myself out there and get involved in the community as I plan to make more videos. And so this is just a reply to the debate slash discussion that African Export put on up. All naturals aren't created equal. And I watched some of the other response videos, and I agree with most of the ladies said in their response videos. And I just want to add my opinions. I think that prior to having natural hair, when my hair was relaxed, I consider anybody that didn't relax to be natural. Whether they straightened, whether they colored their hair, they didn't relax. In my opinion, they were natural. And then when I first went natural and found out about the dangers of relaxers and improper use of relaxers, how that can be harmful to the scalp, I kind of became a little anti-relaxer, and only because I was improperly using my relaxer. I was a person, I relaxed every 4 weeks, so I'm sure my hair was probably a little bit over-processed. I mean, it didn't look terrible or anything like that, because I didn't do a lot with my hair. As far as I was just kind of a bun ponytail or just straight down type of girl. I didn't really do a lot of stuff, so I think that's why my hair survived when it was relaxed. But I was improperly using it, so I would and parts of my hair really take to relaxers easily, so I would get burns all the time, blah 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 blah. And so I was kind of a little anti-relaxer when I first went natural, and I began to discover how harsh and what some of the chemicals that are used in relaxers. But as I began to frequent hair boards, and now 2 years into my natural hair journey and just studying about the health of hair in general, I have seen people who have relaxed hair, who learn how to stretch their relaxers and minimize damage to their hair and to their scalp and properly using it. I think that person can have healthy, relaxed hair where they're not really damaging their hair. I mean, there's always that risk because it is a chemical, but with the proper precautions, I think it can be used. As far as natural hair, I know they have what they call natural Nazis, and I haven't really encountered any of those in real life. Because most of the people I'm around in real life, they're natural, and it's just that's their hair, or they're relaxed and that's their hair, and they don't really have a strong opinion either way. Even though I do, from family members, get the occasional, your hair is nappy. Like if I slick my hair back in a ponytail and I have my little puff going on or whatever, they're like, your hair is nappy, and I'm like, yeah. But I think that there's nothing wrong with a natural who wigs their hair up as a protective style or to change up, who weaves their hair up from time to time, who dyes their hair. I don't necessarily think that dyeing your hair, in my opinion, makes your hair unnatural, and it doesn't always change your hair texture depending on the strength of the hair dye that you use. Like for instance, the front of my hair, which you probably can't really tell because it's not that intense, I've dyed this last year red, and then this year I tried to re-dye red, but it came out brown, and it's technically still the same kinkiness or texture as the other parts of my hair. It hasn't really been altered by the hair chemical, by the color. So I personally still consider myself natural. Someone else might not, and that's fine. That's their opinion. I don't think there's anything wrong with naturals using heat occasionally on their hair to switch up and have a change of styles. I don't use heat a lot, but I do like to straighten my hair, especially in the winter, to give myself a break, and I just want to wear my hair straight and experiment with some straight styles. I will straighten my hair. I don't do it frequently just because it's a bit time consuming. And there's so many things that naturals do to our hair to help with it. You can henna your hair. Then there's like yogurt. People put yogurt in their hair to loosen it up. And I was using yogurt, and I didn't even know that people were using it to loosen the hair. Even though I don't really think it loosened my hair, it kind of conditioned it, and it has helped with my hair not getting as tangly and getting single strands knots. But and one thread on the hair board, somebody posted how they were using yogurt to loosen their hair, and somebody came in and asked the question, well, do you still consider yourself natural? I mean, that person probably still considers themselves natural, even though they're using natural chemicals like not natural chemicals, but natural products like you know, coconut and lime or yogurt or whatever to soften up or loosen their hair texture. In their opinion, if they're not using a relaxer, they're natural. And that's how I've always thought about it. If you're not using a relaxer, you're natural. And I mean, I just now finding out about BKT and all this other stuff. And I don't really know where that stands, because I don't know if your hair can revert from BKT. What else I want to say? I think that if we want to encourage more women to embrace their natural hair texture, we have to not be so aggressive in our techniques and really show them the beauty of natural hair through the way we style our hair, the versatility that we have with being able to go back from straight looks to curly looks to kinky looks to twists and, you know, all kinds of things. That, I think, is going to convince somebody or persuade somebody to, you know, consider being natural, more than us going around and screaming down at people that they don't embrace their culture, that they're trying to, you know, they're pursuing a Eurocentric look, which might or might not be true, because we don't know each person's individual reason for why they relax their hair. I never relaxed my hair because I wanted to have a Eurocentric look. I relaxed my hair because I didn't know how to care for natural hair. Because, really briefly, I'll say, when I accidentally went natural because of a bad relaxer and I had to cut off all my hair and I BC'd down to like ½ an inch or something, and I loved it. I loved it when my hair was short, and it would lasted for about 6 months. And when I started to get some length, and I went into about a year into that accidental natural hair journey, it looked terrible because I didn't know how to moisturize. I didn't know what I was doing, and I spent most of my time with a scarf on my head and my hair just pushed back, and I got tired of that style. So I just went ahead and relaxed, and now years later, I've of my own free will returned to my natural hair. And so I think that, you know, just, I'm a Christian, and I believe, and God is teaching me that the best way I can show somebody about Jesus is to show them the beauty of a life lived with him, the peace that I have, the love that I try to express. And I'm still growing because I have a lot of flaws. But that's the best way I can persuade someone and show them about my relationship with Christ, is through the love and the joy that exuberates from my life, the faith and the hope that I have in my life that I'm able to give to others. That's the best way that I'm going to show someone Jesus. And I think we should take the same approach to our hair. If we want to persuade other you know, women to embrace their natural hair texture, we need to show them through the beauty of our hair, the way we style it, the versatility that we have with it, that natural hair is beautiful. And I personally think there's nothing wrong with relaxing. I mean, with relaxing your hair, if that's what you want to do. If you've gone natural and it's not for you, there's nothing wrong with it. But I would encourage every person, if you've never gone natural, to at least stretch your relaxers to see what your natural hair texture is. Give yourself a try at it, you know, and maybe you'll like it and maybe you won't. You don't know. But that's how I feel about it. I personally like my, love my hair texture. I mean, you know, single strand knots are just a beast, and I'm getting like a lot better. I've gotten a lot better at controlling them. That's been my #1 issue as a natural. Other than that, I love the versatility that I have. I love being able to rock braid outs. I love twist outs. I love how my hair looks when I pull it back and I have like a texturized bun, and I like being able to straighten it and shock everybody by the length that I have hidden up in this afro. So I think that's my opinion, and I'm sorry that this video is so lengthy, but I have the gift of gab, you should say. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and please comment if you did agree or disagree. Bye!